Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Daniel Cross, and today I want to talk to you guys about Call of Duty and what they're going to be doing in the near future with the next Call of Duty. There's a lot of speculation going on right now. Twitter just exploded. A few minutes ago, Sledgehammer Games announced that they will be working on the next Call of Duty for 2014. They said, "We're thrilled to develop the next generation of Call of Duty for 2014. Huge fans of the franchise. Much more to come. A new era begins." So we have a new studio that's stepping into the Call of Duty franchise. As you guys know, Infinity Ward and Treyarch have already been, the kings. They've been taking care of these games, and they trade. They go off in a 2-year cycle, off and on. One is being developed while the other one comes out, and then they have about a year of play time for that game, and then by the end of that year, around the 11th month in November, you get the new Call of Duty. So it's been worked on for roughly 2 years, and you get to see what your final product is, and then the other company starts working on it. As of now, you have to realize that the next Call of Duty is already well into production. More than likely, they have a story, they have a campaign or something designed, and then they're probably working on how they want to lay it out, and then they'll work on the functions later. I don't know if you guys remember when I went to play Call of Duty Ghosts at the multiplayer reveal. That was an alpha of the beta. Like that's like an alpha, or not even of the multiplayer. So at that point in time, they still don't even have the game completely finished. It's almost done, but not 100%. It's playable, but there's still a lot of errors. So keep in mind of how rough this would be right now, what they're working on. There's been a lot of speculation on Sledgehammer Games. They worked on Modern Warfare 3 in the past. The directors have also, if I remember correctly, they worked on Dead Space, Ratchet and Clank, and Afro Samurai. So they do have some experience with some other types of games. But if you guys remember in the past, they actually had a few scares with Sledgehammer Games I don't know if you guys pay attention to a lot of news articles, but they posted up that they're hiring certain positions. Mostly, the one that stands out in my mind was a vehicle designer or a graphics 3D artist, and that kind of caused us to think, oh, Sledgehammer might have some involvement with the next Call of Duty. This kind of fits the timeline of them being involved. This is about when they would want that person to start doing concepts or actually making models for them to put in the game at around this point in time. And I might be a little bit off in my game production. Obviously I just play the games, but it makes sense for them to hire people in order to build a game. There's no other reason to hire someone that can do these things if they're not going to use them. And that was one of the biggest key giveaways that Sledgehammer would be involved with the next Call of Duty. Now, I do want to say that there were a couple people that leaked out some information, or they at least tried to, and I noticed a lot of YouTubers jumping on this train. Excuse the dog gameplay right here. Apparently, my aim went to shit, and I missed the next 20 shots, but it is what it is. With the leaks, you always have these leaks that people try to make up, and at the very end, he had this elaborate story of the story mode, and then he said Sledgehammer Games is not working on the development for the next Call of Duty title in 2014. Hilarious troll. It's really funny. So all those past videos you saw about Black Ops 3 might not be true. I would probably suggest that it's not entirely unbelievable, but I wouldn't put it past them to either bring out Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare 4. I would probably favor with that more because they worked on MW3, and I would probably suggest that they might maybe make their own new title. If you're going to introduce a studio, how would you guys want to do that? You would probably want to go out with a brand new Call of Duty or expand on a previous project that you worked on. Now, I'm not super familiar with the Modern Warfare 3 story campaign because I don't really play that. I usually do the multiplayer. So I'm not 100% sure on how that ended, but if it is open for continuation, they might definitely do that. This is probably going to change Call of Duty in a very good way. I feel like sometimes when you get a series and it becomes stale, it's because you have the same people working on it, and when you bring in a new studio, it could revive it. You get an outside opinion to come in, and they might make a brand new, fantastic game. Now, I will suggest that they more than likely might build onto Modern Warfare 3, probably with Modern Warfare 4, or they're going to drop an entirely new game. I can't wait to see it. This is probably very exciting because you guys have to think, Sledgehammer is going to be doing it in 2014. 2015 is going to be Treyarch. And 2016 is going to be back to Infinity Ward, more than likely, unless they decide to flop studios. You never know what happens within a couple of years from now. But I can't wait to see what these guys bring to the table. It seems exciting. Modern Warfare 3, I don't know if you guys realize this, but I really enjoyed that game. I enjoyed sniping. I enjoyed a lot of things about that, as well as Modern Warfare 2. You know, I just like that style of fast-paced shooters, not a lot of health, and just dominating, being aggressive. That's one thing I loved about Modern Warfare 3, and hopefully it pays off in the near future. But I wanted to bring this guy's news to you, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys soon with another video. Leave your comments and opinions down below on what you think about bringing a new studio in to develop Call of Duty. Take care.